Welcome, traders. This is Dr. Keith. Happy Sunday, June 21st. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Okay, so let's talk markets here. I've got the the mini S&P futures out here right now. Basically, we've been in this uptrend, right? We talked about it. Friday, towards the end of the day, we had a little bit of a sell-off there. Was profit taking going into the weekend. I'm still suspecting we're going to head higher. Okay, you can see from seasonal indicator here, we head higher until after the July 4th. Then we have August can be a bearish month, and then we head higher. So I still think we're going to head higher. The sentiment out there is a little mixed right now from retailers, so they're confused. And so what that means is, until we see a major shift in either direction, we don't really have an advantage from a sentiment standpoint right now. Okay. But, that's the ES. If you look at the NQ, the NASDAQ, right, we actually hit all-time highs, right? And then even on Friday, before it moved down, we were getting close again. So there's definitely some strength in the market here. And I'm suspecting we'll head higher here this week. But again, we'll wait to see what happens overnight and any news that comes out from the weekend. Okay. So it's kind of the new normal for us. Is I'm not going to put some new trades out there Sunday night because we really need to see what's going to happen overnight and so forth. And then I'll put a new alert out Monday morning if I see something that I like. Okay. Okay, so let's first talk a little bit about our open trades. We've got three right now, right? Expedia. We actually got a pretty nice fill on that. And then we had that again at the end of the day, that moved down. But I like this long play, folks. And my goal is to get in as we are and get out at around a 50% profit. So just FYI on that, okay? There's also the silver ETF. Again, this is in theory a longer term play. You can see silver typically doesn't bottom or top, I should say, until mid-August. Okay, so either when we get up to recent new highs here, or we may hold. I do like silver to the long side. And then BlackBerry. We've been in this for a while, right? And you can see why I liked it short. This is a short play, okay? Now, more than likely, we're going to be in during earnings here. Earnings is on June 24th at the end of the day. Okay, so unless we're already up and making money on this, I'm going to stay in this. Typically, earnings, can move the markets, and that's what we want. We want it to head lower, right? In this case, on BlackBerry, we're down what, about 20%, I believe, on BlackBerry right now, and I'm thinking earnings could be the way for us to profitability there. Okay, we did have that nice combo short here. So anyway, so those are the three open trades. Now, I ended up sorting by all optionable today, and you can see there's a few short opportunities there. Okay, and I put the next 20 days, the projected move. But for the most part, you can see a lot of it's our favorite long plays. So, as an example, Apple, you can see from the seasonal indicator, of course, Apple's going to go higher, right? We just want to get in when we get a retracement. So if Apple retraces this week, right, then we'll look at the enter, whether it's a 4-hour chart or the daily. But look at some of these moves coming. So ALNY over the next 20 days has a 14% move projected. It unfortunately started a little bit early for us, right? If we would have got in on the trigger right here, we would be in really, really good shape on this trade. And that happens. This was actually showing up on the radar screen last week, but it's not a weekly expiration. See, it's a monthly. So I had my radar screen up here on weeklies. I'm going to start doing more of the all optionable as well, just because there's some great moves, even if there's just monthly expirations, right? I mean, that's all it used to be, is monthly expiration. Obviously, ALXN's another nice one here. Again, you can just see some beautiful seasonal moves coming. BCRX, is another one. Look at this one. So over the next 20 days, we're forecasting a 28% move in this stock. Okay. And you're like, well, yeah, it's pretty low price. You're right. So if you wanted to buy the outright stock, you could always hang on to BioCryst. Okay. Or we can do an option play, which I'm going to if we get a trigger here. You know, it could be relatively cheap and a good way to make money, as this head probably will hit new highs here relatively soon once we get that trigger on that Laguerre. Okay. So always keep an eye on your all optionable as well. Baidu, yeah, right. Everyone trades Baidu. It's another good one here. It's more of an entry now, right? If we didn't get in on June 1st here, where we got the trigger, if you're not in here, right, then you're just waiting for that retracement. So as you can see from this radar screen, we've got a lot of great stuff we're looking for. You know, I'm also keeping an eye on my data mining. You know, Amazon's been just a tremendous buy, right? For those of you that bought Amazon, I'm just waiting now for some sort of retracement, and I'll probably re-enter Amazon on the 4-hour chart. So how do you do that? Again, if you just go to your 4-hour chart. Okay, we had actually a combo long here on the 4-hour chart Friday, a week and a half ago, Friday at 6 o'clock, not this past Friday, but the previous, right? And obviously, if you got in there, you would have got in at the open at, let's say, 25.39. It's now up to 26.90 there, or the high anyway. Okay, so that's how you can enter in on markets that on the daily it's overextended. But when you see these beautiful seasonal moves here, then you know that's how I love to get in off that 4-hour chart. All right, folks. Well, good luck again. If I see anything Monday morning, I will send out the alert. Other than that, have a great week, and I wish you all the best. Again, happy Father's Day. Take care.